Hello and welcome to Gardening with Ben's award-winning podcast, as voted by Grow Your Own magazine and by my followers and listeners. So if you're new to the podcast, make sure you click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our podcasts, listen back to all our previous episodes, sit back, grab a brew and let's enjoy today's episode. Hello and welcome to your Sunday episode of Gardening with Ben. I hope that your weekend's been alright. It's been absolutely horrible weather, very horrible. Couldn't be any worse than what it has been, apart from snow. But yeah, it's certainly been bad weather for gardening, and I hope that you've managed to get some jobs done. And as I always say, is that when it's raining, it's a perfect opportunity to do work inside your shed. Look at all those seeds that you've got in a bag or in a cupboard somewhere, sort them all out into what months they should be planted in and what seeds you're short of this year. Have a look on websites, have a look at new varieties what have come out, have a look and see what you want to grow this year. And yeah, it's about getting things prepared and ready for the months ahead, because come March, it's going to be busy getting everything sowing. And I've still got absolutely loads of seeds left to get. Yes, I've got about 500 packets of seeds, but there is so much left to get. And like I keep saying, this year is going to be my year on the plot. It's going to be the best production that I have ever put out there of my allotment, and I'm so looking forward to this year and tasting all the fresh produce that I am growing and seeing what I can grow and seeing if I can cook stuff from it, because I'm not a brilliant cook myself. A lot of the stuff I just give it away to friends and family. Yes, they absolutely love me for it, but a lot of the stuff I don't keep. But you never know, I might try and cook some stuff with it this year and see how we get on and what we can make with different stuff from the allotment, and share it all with you as well. Don't think I'll be bringing out a cookbook pretty soon, but yeah, I'm definitely going to try some recipes this year, have a look online and share them with you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. They might look disgusting by the time I've cooked them, but as long as they taste nice, that's all that matters, right? Yep. But yeah, today we're going to talk about where you can find your information for gardening, because gardening is a fountain of knowledge. There's so much out there that you can learn about gardening. Sometimes there's too much information, and I'm part of like different allotment groups on Facebook and stuff like that, and sometimes there's some people in these groups that are know-it-alls, and they like to tell you how bad you're doing things, or whether you're doing them wrong, or the way you should be doing them. And I wouldn't be doing it like that if I was you. But how do people learn if they don't make mistakes? And that is what I've learned, to be honest. When I first started gardening, there weren't Facebook, there weren't the internet, and yeah, it was a case of sowing the seeds and hoping for the best and seeing what you got from it. And that's a lot of the way that I've learnt myself, because it's about learning, it's about just trying it and hoping for the best and seeing the outcome that you can get from it. One thing that I do recommend is gardening books, allotment books. There's so many great gardening books out there, and so many new ones coming out every single year by different authors of different methods, of new ways to try stuff to grow, and fun ways of stuff to grow. And I really encourage you to go out there and have a look at different gardening books to buy. They're a good read and you'll learn some stuff, because sometimes don't always learn stuff when you read it online. I tend to take in stuff from pictures rather than reading a lot of the times, and it's good to find different books to read and find information out on. A lot of the stuff what I explain to you, I do research on it because I don't want to be giving you all the wrong information. I like to find out stuff for myself first, and then I like to share it with you. Save you doing all that hard work. But yeah, I'm always forever reading gardening books, and the best gardening book that I've got is the Allotment month by month one, which shares with you all different tips and advice on what to do each month. It's a fantastic book, and I do recommend it. And yeah, gardening books can be expensive to buy, but sometimes what I recommend, which I saw somebody else do it on Instagram yesterday, they go around charity shops and have a look in there, and I've done that, and I got addicted to doing that at one point. I had to stop going to the charity shops because I was buying that many gardening books. I bought one gardening book what was like an encyclopedia, and it should have been like £40, and I got it for £1. I thought, wow, now that is a fantastic bargain. And it's a brilliant book. It's absolutely jam-packed. It must have took years to write, but it's a fantastic book. So if you've got any charity shops around you, go and have a look around, see what bargains you can buy. Even if it's £2, £3, it's still cheaper than buying it from the big retailers. And you, more often than not, you will find some fantastic gardening books in there, because same goes for car boot sales as well. People buy these books getting into the hobby, and they realise that they don't want them in the end, so they take them to car boot sales or give them to charity shops because they'll never read them again, and they get rid of them. And you can pick up some fantastic bargains, and that's what I've done. I must have about 20 gardening books, and there's still some out there that I want to get, so I may have to start going to those charity shops again and having a look around and seeing what bargains I can get. And obviously there's the magazines as well, and those episodes will be coming up again soon. I'll be buying the Kitchen Garden magazine and the Grow Your Own magazine. I buy them on a monthly basis. They're full of information on what you need to do that month, well, the next coming month, and also it's jam-packed full of seeds. And each episode I like to share with you what seeds will come in that magazine, and that'll set you back about £6 for the magazine, but you'll get 10 free packets of seeds. Obviously they're not free because you paid for them in the magazine, but £6 for 10 packets of seeds, fantastic buy. And you get all the information on how to grow them as well, which really does help. So have a look around. Don't always listen to people because they think they know it all, but also do listen to people sometimes because they find easy, great ways of growing stuff sometimes, and sometimes from doing mistakes, that is how new methods are found. And it's fantastic that people do try stuff and don't get put off by people saying, oh, I won't do it like that, and trying the method and trying the new way, and yeah, getting great results from it. So have a look around, have a look and find some great gardening books out there. Let me know, send me a message, what is your favourite gardening book to read, because I'm always on the lookout for new gardening books. So send me a message on Instagram. It's always good to see, and if you're new to this channel, make sure you do click that subscribe button. It's great to see so many new subscribers joining up, and also you get notified when new podcasts come up, and we release these on a regular basis, sometimes daily, sometimes a few a week. So make sure you click that subscribe button and you'll get notified when new podcasts come up. And also, if you look in the description, there's another podcast channel called Gardening and Allotment Tips, where I just talk about one specific topic, and it's usually about 10 minutes long, and there's about 40 episodes on there for you to listen to as well. So subscribe to that one as well, and you'll find out some fantastic information. Quite a lot of people are liking that channel at the moment. So yeah, until next time, keep smiling, keep gardening, and keep listening to Gardening with Ben. So thank you for listening to today's episode of Gardening with Ben. We hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Remember to do click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our podcasts. feel free to share them on your Instagram stories so that it spreads the word about my podcast and we get lots more listeners. Feel free to check out my social media sites, Facebook and Instagram as well, Gardening with Ben, and also my YouTube channel, to stay up to date with all my handy videos, how-to videos, and sharing my tips and advice. And feel free to check the link as well in the description for my Gardening with Ben t-shirts. Lots of funny gardening design t-shirts in there for you to purchase at great prices too. So thanks again, and as always, remember, keep smiling and keep gardening.